Renault has always had this unique way of surprising people. Just when you think you've seen it all, they drop something that makes you go, wait, that's Renault? And guess what? The 2026 Renault is exactly that kind of surprise. It's bold, it's futuristic, and it's clearly built for a new generation of drivers who want performance, efficiency, and a touch of luxury all rolled into one. Let's talk about what makes this new Renault such a big deal. The first thing that grabs your attention is the design. I mean, it's stunning. The 2026 Renault looks like it was sculpted by the wind itself. Sharp lines, muscular curves, and an aggressive front that just oozes confidence. The new grille design is wider and more refined. The LED headlamps are razor thin, and the overall stance screams premium European engineering. You can tell Renault put real thought into aerodynamics this time. The roofline is slightly lower, the body feels tighter, and yet it still has that road presence you want in a modern SUV or crossover. Depending on the trim, you'll even get 19 or 20-inch alloy wheels that add to that ready-for-anything vibe. It's the kind of design that looks just as good parked outside a cafe as it does cruising through mountain roads. But here's where things get interesting, under the hood. The 2026 Renault is stepping confidently into the hybrid world. They've developed a new generation hybrid powertrain that balances power with efficiency in a way that feels effortless. You get the instant torque from the electric motor for quick takeoffs, combined with the reliability and range of a petrol engine. And it's smooth. Transitions between electric and gas power are so seamless that most people probably wouldn't even notice. It's not just about saving fuel anymore. It's about driving enjoyment with a conscience. Renault knows drivers today want that mix of performance and sustainability, and this hybrid setup nails it. Now, let's talk about something I personally love, off-road capability. Even though Renault has been known for its city-friendly cars, the 2026 model brings a surprising amount of ruggedness to the table. It's got improved ground clearance, adaptive terrain control, and an updated suspension system that gives you confidence whether you're driving through rain-soaked roads or a dusty trail out in the countryside. You can switch between drive modes like Eco, Comfort, Sport, and Off-Road, and the system automatically adjusts throttle response and traction control to keep things stable. It's not pretending to be a hardcore off-roader like a Land Cruiser, but it's definitely capable enough for weekend adventures without breaking a sweat. Inside, though, oh man, the interior is where Renault really flexed its design muscles. The 2026 model is a completely new experience. Step inside and you're greeted by this minimalist, high-tech cabin that feels both futuristic and welcoming. There's ambient lighting that gently flows across the dashboard, a huge panoramic sunroof that fills the cabin with natural light, and a massive center touchscreen that runs Renault's latest infotainment system. Everything feels thoughtfully placed. The materials are soft touch, the seats are ergonomically designed, and there's this premium sense of calm that you don't usually expect at this price point. The digital cluster behind the steering wheel is fully customizable, showing everything from navigation to energy flow in the hybrid system, and it's crystal clear. And if you're a music lover, Renault teamed up with a high-end audio brand to deliver an immersive sound experience that makes every drive feel like a concert on wheels. Now, compared to the older Renault models, this one feels like a complete reinvention. The previous generation had that classic Renault charm, reliable, stylish, and practical. But this one, it's bold and futuristic. It's like Renault finally said, we're done playing it safe. The handling feels more planted, the acceleration is snappier, and even the steering has been fine-tuned to feel more responsive. Everything about the 2026 Renault feels tighter, smarter, and more confident, like it's built to compete with the best from Toyota, Kia, and even Honda in this segment. Speaking of competition, that's where Renault has another trick up its sleeve, the price. While official numbers haven't been confirmed yet, industry insiders expect the 2026 Renault to come in slightly below most of its hybrid rivals. That's huge because it means you're getting advanced hybrid tech, premium interior comfort, and French design flair without paying luxury brand prices. It's a statement move, and if Renault nails the final pricing, this could easily become one of the most talked about models of 2026. Another cool thing, Renault has put a lot of focus on sustainability, not just with the hybrid engine, but even the materials inside the car. Some of the upholstery and trims are made from recycled or plant-based materials without compromising on quality or comfort. They're really leaning into that eco-conscious identity, which fits perfectly with where the auto world is heading. And I've gotta say, it's refreshing to see a car that doesn't just look futuristic, it feels futuristic. Every detail from the lighting animations when you unlock the car to the AI-assisted infotainment that learns your preferences feels designed to make driving easier, safer, and more enjoyable. So, is the 2026 Renault the best one yet? Honestly, it just might be. It's the most forward-thinking, best balanced, and most refined version we've seen so far. Renault has managed to bridge that gap between practicality and excitement, between eco-friendliness and power. It's not just a car, it's Renault's way of saying, the future is here and we're ready. If you've ever driven a Renault before, you'll instantly notice how far they've come. And if you haven't, this might just be the one that finally makes you say, yeah, I want to drive that. So, what do you think? Is Renault finally ready to steal the spotlight in 2026? Drop your thoughts in the comments and let's talk about it, because if this car drives as good as it looks, we're in for something really special.